Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of BrobusCast. I'm your host Brobuscus. With me today is ZDogg.
If you think I'm gonna make a nice pun, cool your jets.
We also have Richard.
And I'm kicked off the podcast.
Second goddamn podcast. There's a goddamn cold pun. I'm sick.
Okay,
I'm so. Hi everybody. How are you doing today? As I'm here with this group of professionals that are my
professionals.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, fuck professionals.
Exactly.
Well, that's good because we're not professionals.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay then.
Boring. Yeah.
And we have also a special guest, and I do mean that. This time. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome, freelancer Amber.
Hello, Internet.
Yeah, we have. That makes 4 Nerdbender peeps we have on the show. We just need to start. But yeah, all right. So we have a decent chunk of things to talk about.
Ish.
And a decent amount of time to talk about it. So let's just get right into it.
Yeah. So Death Battle came out.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And it was Genos versus War Machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My poor boy.
Don't talk to me, squitch.
Don't
Look how they massacred my boy.
That's probably how Biff felt after the episode. Just like, don't talk to me.
All right. So first thing we have to talk about this. Obviously, if you've watched our show, you know how this goes. Hashtag thumbnails matter.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's glorious.
Holy crap! This thumbnail's great.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Can we just get this guy, whoever made this one, to make the rest of the thumbnails from now on?
Yeah, especially given the next thumbnail. We'll get to that.
I don't mind the next thumbnail. Okay, I don't.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, I love this thumbnail. I think it stands out more than Leo versus Jason. Like,
oh yeah, no, this is the best one. It's beautiful. It's
words
beautiful.
cannot describe how beautiful it is.
Yes.
Especially the thumbnail I made for my reaction.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna put that up on screen. You're freaking One Punch Man style.
Yeah.
Artwork. It's great.
She worked hard on it.
I saw it. Oh my, that's beautiful.
Yes. This is why I don't do thumbnails for my reviews, because Amber always does them better. I don't even bother trying to
look at tutorials.
Well, I'm a man who can't make a thumbnail to save his life, so I'm like, I'll leave it to the professionals.
Well, I'll teach you one day. We'll have a thumbnail school one day.
I'm guessing that's why you keep. I'm guessing.
People want me to do like the Iron Man like hand out, for pulsars thing, because both War Machine and Genos do that, but no.
Yeah.
Although, Richard, that does explain why you keep using my thumbnails for.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's fine. I'm actually okay with it. No, it's fine. I'm okay with it.
Okay, cool, because I credit you.
No, I know. I got it.
Okay, then. I ain't paying you.
Aw. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, because you never pay me, you selfish bastard.
And it's canceled.
Yep. And Richard's booted off the no. Okay. Episode talk. Spent way too long on that. Okay. Results. If you watched the last episode, you know exactly how we feel, and I mean that to the last detail, because we pretty much nailed it last episode. It was it's kind of refreshing, actually.
My streak continues, but at what cost? At what cost?
Just as a quick precursor, Richard's very Richard's a little upset.
Wow!
I'm just glad I don't have to eat another jelly bean, like the bean pools of jelly beans.
Yeah.
He was my boss.
You're spared for today, but not the next time. No, just kidding.
Richard, now you know how I felt when Virgil and Sonic died. So,
Now you know how I felt when Shovel Knight and All Might died.
so-
He was only 19.
Okay. Since we've pretty much if you want to know our full thoughts about the results, just go watch the last episode. We won't go into it here.
Yeah.
Pretty
much.
Anyway. Then there's the fight. Oh yeah, they haven't actually done any work on the Wisdom Broomstick segments this time around, but I'm guessing that's because they don't need to.
No, they're a lot better.
They don't.
Once again, I've succumbed to the Stockholm syndrome.
They don't give me nightmares anymore, so
Woohoo!
it's a start.
Yeah.
So they've done something. I don't know what, but they've done something.
Let's hope they can keep it up.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about the fight now, because it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I like this. I like this fight a lot. I have to credit how the characters were drawn this time, because not only are these two very well detailed in their designs, especially Rhodey, and not only did we see Rhodey without a mask on, and when he does put the mask on, it is a very glorious transition. But also, neither of the characters look like light bulbs anymore.
Yay!
Biff made that comment last episode about Deadpool, and I cannot get that off my mind because that's 100% true. So yay! Seriously, look at it. They have such giant torsos and tiny legs. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I will say, I totally forgot that Genos could reattach his limbs. So when his limbs fell off, I was like, wow, that was quick.
Well, geez, I thought he was going to put up a better fight than that, but nope, surprise! I'm sorry.
Yeah. And we also see Genos with a shirt. That's cool. I like it.
Yeah. It's a nice shirt.
Well, it was a nice shirt. Now it's a dead shirt.
Damn.
That's okay. I'm pretty sure he's not feeling any better. Anyway. Also, the effects in this, they're beautiful. I love them. They're, that
Very
freaking,
well detailed.
That freaking beam struggle, which a lot of people have said reminded them of Dragon Ball with the Cell and Gohan.
Yes.
A lot of people got reminded of that, and I'm like, that's a pretty good comparison. Yeah.
Very well done. So.
Yep.
Yeah, it was cool. And just having War Machine just no sell Genesis Incinerator. I don't know why, but that's funny to me.
Have him do it 4 times? Like, jeez.
Yeah.
Stop! Yes, stop! It's not working!
It's not working. I don't know why he kept trying to do it.
Yeah, but then I remember that his War Machine suit had vibranium in it, so he's done.
Yeah. So I thought it was either I honestly that confused me at first because I thought, okay, so he's either completely no-selling it or he's phasing through it because he phases through the goop not long after.
Yeah. I'll be honest, when it showed that it's not working, I thought it was gonna pull Goku versus Superman and start walking.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, not again.
Yes. That would have been awesome.
I remember watching that for the first time and just cracking up. I was kind of sadistic about that in 2015. Anyway, but yeah, also we do see inside the helmet. That was cool.
Oh, yeah.
It was good. I was really hoping we'd be able to see that. And hey, we got it. It's a nod
nice
to
callback.
Yeah, it's an obvious nod to the MCU, but it's beautiful. I like it.
As do I.
Also, the backgrounds, they were actually made. They're actually 3D. They were made in Unreal.
Cool.
Which is interesting. When I saw the preview, I was like those backgrounds look interesting. I wonder what's up with that. And then literally after they say, oh, we made those in Unreal. I'm like, oh, okay, that's random. I like it, but it's random.
It saves them time and money because trying to draw a background is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, they've said like every new frame they have to redraw the background. I'm like, oh, that's ridiculous. Doggos.
Hold on.
Okay. Okay.
Suddenly Doggos.
Suddenly Doggos. I'm very tempted to call the episode Suddenly Doggos.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. I mean, Amber's profile is holding an adorable looking Eevee in it, so
sure.
Whatever. Yeah, there you go. There's your title, Suddenly Doggos. Where was I? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the backgrounds. I was not expecting a desert. That was interesting to me.
I mean, it kind of makes sense in a way, but
kind of. I do like that there was more like things in the area other than just sand.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, there you go.
Yay.
Okay, because my mom was telling me that they're gonna go like shopping, but I was told last night that the shelves at the grocery store were like empty, so they're gonna see like what's left to buy.
Yes.
Fun. Hey.
It's a madhouse.
Second time.
Yeah, she even asked if I have enough dog food for them. Then I have enough for like maybe another month.
This makes the third time this weekend I've heard about stores being emptied. Anyways, we're going to move swiftly onwards. We were talking about just how involved the backgrounds were, because I do appreciate there's more going on than just it being a sandy desert. Like there's rocks, there's some semblances of buildings, I guess. That was appreciated. It keeps the area from being bland.
Which is good.
Because at that point it's just there's sand everywhere.
Correct.
Everyone loves that. Am I right, Richard?
Yes, you are.
Anyway, if I asked to name a negative, and this is not an animation thing, this is more of a writing thing. Is it just me, or did Genos act a little odd?
At the end of the fight, yeah. I agree. Otherwise, no. It's mainly at the end where he's like weird.
I would just say it was that line. Why won't you die?
Yeah.
Like, come on, die already.
Mm-hmm.
Like that doesn't sound. That doesn't quite like it was funny, but it does. It was funny because it perfectly describes the situation. But on the other hand, it just doesn't really sound like Genos to me. Not
Bakugo took over.
Yeah, pretty much. I've heard
I've
heard people make comparisons to Bakugo in this episode, and I don't know if I like that. Actually, wait. Yes, I do. I do know that. I don't because that's not Genos, and I don't like Bakugo. So,
damn.
Not helped by. It's not really helped by Genos' voice actor, which is a good transition to the voice acting for this episode.
That wasn't that bad.
No. No.
Okay. Rhodey's voice actor was great. I'm just gonna say that now. Sounded like Don Cheadle. It was great. I like it. And the voice effect they put in, it's perfect. That said, I'm not the biggest fan of Howard Wang.
I
Genos.
disagree, but whatever. I mean, obviously it's better than is voicing in Saitama Kenshiro. Then again, anything's better than Saitama Kenshiro. So I don't know, but like it sounded enough like Genos to make me say, "Yeah, it's all right."
Yeah, I'm more or less on that side too. I think.
Yeah.
It had some Geno moments in there, and I mean it's an English dub voice. It's very hard to try and capture that shonen performance style that all shonen animes kind of are known for.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Maybe it's just because I like Zach Agliar. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right.
Probably.
So maybe it's just that. I don't know.
Although I will say he did sound a little weird during the "I'm taking you with me" line. I don't know why. It just that sounded a tad off, but I don't know. Goodness me.
Just a little funny thing. Just back on the writing for a quick second. It's not really a complaint. It's just funny to me. Jenna saying I don't fall apart that easily. I'm just thinking to myself, well, that's a freaking
Oh my
lie.
god.
Yeah, I was gonna say about that.
Foreshadowing.
No, it's funny because he says that literally after he fell apart that easily. So he lost his limbs and it's like I don't fall apart that easily. Like we just proved that's a freaking lie. But okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just funny to me. Also, Rhodey said this my son made that. That's great. I don't know. I don't know if that's a reference to something, but a server I'm in seems to think it is. So.
That was a good line.
He probably says it in the comics, and that's what they're referring to. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. He doesn't say, "Boom, you're looking for this," though. That's disappointing, but okay.
He could have said that when if he took Genesis' arm. Dang it. 0
Yeah.
out of 10. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
He grabs Genesis' flying hand and just throws it back at him. Like, boom, you're looking for this? Oh, why didn't we get that now?
I was a little disappointed the ex-wife didn't make an appearance.
Yeah.
Oh, the ex-wife.
I forgot about that.
I'm gonna bust his bunker with the ex-wife.
I would have liked that to be the kill. Like he just uses it.
It's like
he uses it and it actually works. It's
yeah,
like,
it actually works.
It's like it'd be like, oh, it actually worked this time.
Yes.
Nice. Oh well.
We'll take what I can get.
Yeah, I'm just gonna deal with it. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, the kill itself was great. So, except for when Rhodey decided, I'm just gonna crush his head. Like that was uncalled for.
Yeah.
Although in Rhodey's defense, Genos literally said, "Don't talk to me."
Yeah, but still, like you don't just crush someone's head over that.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
If you just kicked it off like a soccer ball, all right.
Yeet.
Exactly.
I feel like they could have ended it just on the self-destruct and just had Rhodey be like, "I'm still alive, freak." But whatever. I mean, it was funny. It just was uncalled for. Whatever.
He'll be fine.
Okay, the music.
Jesus.
Okay,
Yes.
so when this episode came out, I wasn't completely sold on the music, just because of how much it blends into the background. But then I listened to it on its own. This track freaking slaps.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Oh, by the way, on a side note, TMNP came out after the last podcast came out. That slaps.
Oh yeah,
too.
finally.
Yeah.
It's been 3,000 years. I'm gonna make music about it anyway.
No.
No, that track slaps too.
I liked
just getting that out there.
I liked KO Computer. I thought it was a very good track.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about it is the name.
Well, it's a reference to a band that has a track that's called OK Computer.
Okay.
Yes. I forget the band, but yeah, that's why it's called KO Computer.
Got it. Okay. There are no lyrics though. Me and Richard were definitely hoping for that. I
must take off a point. No lyrics.
I can deal with it. It's not the worst. The track slaps without him anyway, so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just hoping for, we got fights like Ultron versus Sigma had like lyrics, had like a song that I could hear out of like Metal Gear Rising, so I was kind of hoping I would get that here, but whatever. It's no big deal.
There better be lyrics in the next couple of songs. I need lyrics.
It's not. There are not going to be ones in the next one. I'm calling it now. Which is that a good transition to the next one, or do we still have stuff to talk about here?
There's only one thing I can think of. It's Genos, not Genos.
Yeah,
screw. Okay, that's it.
No, I'm the same one.
Even I have trouble like remembering how to pronounce his name. Either Genos or Genos.
Yeah, well, the worst part is they fixed it in the episode. They fixed Wiz saying it, but not Boomstick. Like, because in the original preview for Genos, it was like they both said it Genos, but in the official episode, Boomstick says Genos and Wiz says Genos. Okay, anyway. That's my
in fairness, that's probably how Boomstick would pronounce it anyway. So
yeah, fair. I guess. But...
Yeah.
You have to remember this is the same guy who said unicorn.
Fair enough.
Yeah. No. I've got nothing else to say about this fight that I already haven't said like twice.
It was pretty solid.
Yeah,
it was.
It was. I mean, I would like Rooster Teeth to do more cartoony fights.
Yeah.
But if they do continue to do some action-oriented fights, I hope that they're given more time to kind of, really push themselves to their limits. Because I think this was a great example of them doing that. But I would like to see them improve if they come back to do another hand-drawn fight.
Which they probably will at this rate.
Yeah. Oh yeah. On that note, just for comparison's sake, this blows Deadpool versus the Mask out of the water. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
In terms of action, absolutely, and but in terms of just wackiness and uniqueness, I would still say Deadpool versus the Mask reigns supreme on that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually, on that note, how do you guys feel this ranks the other for live action, or not live action, animated fights, the hand drawn fights? I can't words.
I'd say
words.
Yes.
I'd say Mario vs. Sonic is better, but that's it. It's better than the rest.
Yeah, fair enough. That's how I feel too.
I still say Samurai Jack vs. Afro Samurai is the king of them all.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Well, that's because you're also. Well, you also need to remember, Richard. That could just be because you're biased as crap. So.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
It might be me being biased as crap, saying Mario vs. Sonic is better, but whatever. Anyway.
Well, yeah, but I'm not. But I'm not saying you're. I'm not saying that. I'm just.
I know. I'm just saying, like, it might be, but no.
Look, we're all biased as crap.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Anyway, all right. Also, this is a good contender for best episode of the season.
Yeah, it's my personal favorite so far.
Yeah, same. I say
my top 3.
Well, that's great because there's only 4 episodes.
You're right.
You're right.
Yes.
Hashtag.
I don't know. I could see. I mean, I could see why people would argue that they prefer Leo versus Jason just over like nostalgia reasons.
Yeah.
And I'm one of them.
But yeah, I can imagine. But I feel like it's almost undeniable that like from an objective standpoint, all nostalgia aside, this one's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just being objective about it. But anyway, all right, let's move on to the next one.
If you say a cold pun one more time,
I know.
I'm already thinking of cold puns from the thumbnail I posted.
Okay, listen, I will call myself that. Okay.
Okay, I swear, if you make a nice pun, I'm just kidding.
I can't help it. It's in my blood.
Your ice cold blood.
Yes. Only on weekends, ironically.
Next death battle is Gray versus S Death.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you saw my reaction. My OBS was acting up, and then it paused.
Perfect.
Put that on screen now.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna be putting that on screen. I posted that in our Discord.
Yes.
That was beautiful.
That is perfect.
Fucking open, you screwed me over. It paused, it froze at that exact moment.
It was perfect. That's the one time I'm okay with OBS just being like, no, screw you.
No, yeah.
It was great.
You saved my life, OBS. Thank you.
That was wonderful. Anyway, okay. I'm just gonna be upfront with y'all. I feel like this discussion is mostly just gonna be Richard and Amber.
Yeah.
Probably.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say much about it because I don't know either.
Yeah, me and ZDogg have seen like a little bit of Fairy Tale and none of the comic I kill.
I've read the manga and watched the anime.
I have seen 3 episodes of the anime.
So it's been a long time since I've seen it, and I'm not gonna remember every detail.
Yeah, I have not seen all of Fairy Tale. I've only seen like 2 seasons.
I haven't.
That's more than I've seen.
All of Fairy Tale, but I haven't seen like the last season.
Makes sense.
Well, you two have seen more Fairy Tale than I have.
Exactly. I've been meaning to get back. Like, I started watching Fairy Tale along 7 Deadly Sins. I've been meaning to get back into both, but that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, same. I've thought about binging through Fairy Tale just
if
for the sake
you
of
can get
getting
through
prepared.
the fan service of Fairy Tale, it's really good. And like Lucy is best girl.
No, screw you. Anyway, but yeah, I do remember liking Gray, so that's a good start.
Both seem nice. Okay, anyway, but I don't really know much about them, so. Okay, that was an accident. Okay.
Okay. It's fine.
Anyway.
I don't really like to explain backstory for characters. I just like to talk about them as fighters, and I think Gray is very, very powerful, but I'm conflicted. I'm very conflicted because on one hand, Gray can eat ice. Ice.
Oh,
he can now eat ice because before the last season, he now gained the ability after he gained that ice demon slayer power.
Oh.
Yes. And he's been able to go toe to toe with Natsu, who is a bit of a hothead. And I don't know. I think Gray's got a lot of advantages on his side, but it's death that has me a little concerned. So
yeah,
I don't want Gray to lose because Fairy Tale needs another win. God damn it!
Oh yeah, Urza lost that one, but but Natsu won against his with Ace.
Yes, and I want Gray to win.
Yeah,
who knows?
just to put it into perspective for those who don't know Fairy Tail, you know how Sub-Zero is to Scorpion? That's, for the most part, that's kind of the same thing here.
Yeah. More or
Ray
less.
is basically the Sub-Zero to Natsu.
Yeah.
But that also does mean that, yeah, most of the things that Natsu can do with fire, Ray could probably do with ice, which does include being immune and eating ice. So, but that said, actually, now we'll get to we'll get to more analysis later. Let's just talk about just the behind the scenes sort of thing. We don't know the voice actors going into this stuff yet. We have seen the thumbnail though, and yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
The thumbnail.
We're on a good streak, damn it.
It's fine.
Okay.
I mean,
being real, it's not so bad. It's
I mean, Static versus Miles.
Yeah, I was gonna say
boy.
Static versus Miles is worse, but this is not better.
Static versus Miles set the bar. Like it's set the bar high for bad thumbnails.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I personally think, obviously, I think it's better than Miles Static. That's all I can give it though.
I mean, it's another cult-themed thumbnail, and those are 50-50 on whether or not they'll look good or not.
Yeah. Hopefully, maybe they'll make a different one before the episode comes out.
Don't jinx that.
Yeah, I'm aware.
We got lucky
Remember-
with Leo versus Jason, but
Remember, last time we were like, okay, they should fix this. They certainly did something. They made it worse. Anyway, although I will say, back on the, we don't know the voice actors thing. Someone has predicted. Someone has made a prediction for who could voice these characters.
okay.
So I just thought I'd share them now, and I'm just gonna say it right now. We don't know if this is actually the case. If this actually does happen, we're not. If this actually happens, we're psychic.
Exactly.
I feel the need to say that because these come out right before the episodes do for some reason because I'm lazy. They said Ray Chase as Gray. For those who don't know who Ray Chase is, he's Roy in Smash, and he's Noctis.
Oh.
Ah.
Interesting.
I guess he could fit, yeah.
And for Esdeath, he actually made. Okay, I should probably say who he said this. Shout out to Epic Link Sam, who predicted this. And he said either Jamie Markey or Monica Rial as Esdeath.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Which that could, if that happens, I'm not gonna say why, but that would probably cause an uproar. I'm gonna keep it right there, and I'm just gonna stop it right there. For those who don't know,
Smart move.
Marky's the voice of Mount Lady from My Hero.
Oh.
Yeah.
And Rial is Bulma and Sienna Khan.
Well, she's also Sue from My Hero Academia.
Oh yeah.
And that little kid, and that one kid, I can't remember the name.
Yeah,
Dr.
yeah.
Stone.
Oh, him, yeah.
Yes.
I haven't seen Dr. Stone yet, so.
Neither.
I haven't either. I've
actually met Monica Rial
Yes, you
Oh,
have.
nice.
at RTX.
Yes, you did.
So yeah,
Totally.
there you go. I can't speak for Esdeath obviously, but Ray Chase, that sounds cool. He hasn't been in Death Though before, so that'd be interesting. Very it's funny how he's mostly like a video game voice actor, and now he's going into and then he'd go into an anime character. That's interesting. Because the voice acting community for like video games and anime are very different. Like you're probably not gonna see people like, I don't know, Todd Havercorn in many like movies or video games that don't involve anime. Or maybe you will, and I'm just, or maybe you will, and I'm just dumb. I don't know. So yeah. And this hasn't been officially confirmed yet, but it's pretty heavily likely that we're gonna go back to sprites for this one.
Probably, because I don't know. I don't see them doing like hand drawn or CG animated.
Yeah, the hand drawn or not 2D would make the most sense, honestly. Which is fine because these do have pretty good sprites, so whatever.
Yeah, I was
pretty sure.
Well, I've heard it will be hand drawn, but I don't know. I'd rather we just wait.
It'll probably be hand drawn in the sense that like Sasuke versus EA was.
Yeah.
Or Mob versus Psycho.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not Mob versus Psycho. God dang it.
We know
Mob
what you
versus
meant.
Tatsumaki.
Yeah, that's what I imagined. And the only reason I decided to bring that up is because people are still confused to what Jet said about because to recap, Jet said before Leo versus Jason came out that this was the last string of sprite fights for a while.
Which I always thought. I mean, like we wouldn't have 2D sprites and fights until like episode later on, until near the end of the season. I guess that makes more sense.
Yeah,
probably.
But no, that's what a lot of people thought too. But no, that's not the case. What he actually meant, and we said this last episode, but just to recap, what he actually meant was they're just not going to be. We're just not going to have it along. We're not going to have them back to back for a while.
Okay, that makes more sense.
We've had a lot of there were a lot of sprite fights back to back recently.
But now it's going to be like sprite fight, 3D fight, sprite fight, hand-drawn fight, or stuff like that. I'm guessing.
Something like that.
Yeah, we won't see three hand-drawn fights back to back to back.
No.
Yeah. Which does make more sense now that I think about it, actually.
Yeah. And who knows? Maybe they won't go back to sprites for this one. Who knows? I doubt it, but it's possible.
Yeah. I think, but we do know that there is no chance this is going to be a 3D fight.
No.
Yeah.
I really don't. Yeah, I really don't see it as a 3D fight.
Does that stuff even have a 3D model?
No, they would have to make one from scratch.
Especially since
pretty sure Gray does. I don't know.
Yes, but I don't think the Fairy Tail game has been out yet. Or if it has, I don't know. I don't know the quality of the model.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, I've only seen one video about it once, and then that was it. I've completely forgotten about it until now. But anyways, I forgot what I was gonna say. Talking about it not being a 3D fight. I especially think that because of what the next episode after it is, but we'll get to that.
Yes.
That's gonna be its own segment in a minute. But okay. All right. Now we can start thinking about analysis. Okay. This is an interesting one. I'm just gonna say this now. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Because for those who don't remember or don't know, I'm a member of the G1 Death Battle Prediction blog.
Show off.
Yeah, well, okay. Which means that I have access to. I can work on the actual blogs.
Continue to rub it in. Why don't you?
Anyone? But it also means I have access to all the discussions. And oh boy, the discussion on this one.
Yeah, it's kind of been the same from what I'm hearing.
Oh, come on, please don't Gray.
I'm not gonna say anything, but there is a debate happening, which is good for both characters. But what's not great is, at least for a while, both sides were kind of at each other's throats about it. So, both sides really wanted to feed it into their heads like this character wins. No, this character wins. It hasn't gotten into like name calling or insulting. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Maybe someone who helped out, who is helping out with Bug or has helped out with Bug, if it comes up for this does, can comment down below and be like it did or it didn't. I don't know. But the fact that there's debate for this is interesting because I walked into it expecting Estet to totally stomp.
Same here. But
now again, I should clarify. I've basically done nothing for this episode because I don't know anything about the character. More specifically, Estet. That's why when we were trying to find a guest, we were really trying to find an Akame Kill fan.
Yeah.
Which is me. I love that show and anime.
There you go.
I even read a couple fanfics, like crossover fanfics, involving Fairy Tail with Akame Kill, even Ruby Akame Kill, which both are amazing.
There you
go. So yeah, Amber is definitely gonna know more about this than
at least to an extent. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've read both the manga and watched the anime.
Yeah,
well,
fun.
You still have a leg up above the three of us. We haven't seen it
exactly.
So to the best of your ability, fill us in on Estet.
Yeah.
And then maybe we can all chime in on Gray afterwards.
All right. So for Estet, well, for one thing, she's a psychotic bitch.
So yeah. I've at least heard that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Whereas Gray, he trained most of his life train with ice magic. Estet, she didn't get her ice magic ice powers until after she became general, when she actually drank which apparently is an imperial arms, which is the blood, and people before her have actually died because they couldn't handle that amount of power, but Estet did because she is that psychotic.
That's gross. Anyways. That was a great way to start. Just fill us in on Estet. Well, she's a psychopath. You're right.
No joke. She is no joke.
Yeah.
So from what I do remember, either in both the manga or anime, she has a lot of power. She can create ice armies. She can, and this is her trump card. But she created herself. She has the ability to stop time.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh, this. Yeah.
So that might be the one advantage she may have over Gray, but like I said, since Gray has spent most of his life training with ice magic, even getting used to ice, whereas go far as to stripping down and not be bothered by the cold.
That's the one thing everyone knows about Gray is that he can't keep his shirt on to save his life. Which means if he even has it in this fight, he's gonna lose it in 5 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, Estet can also create a variety of ice weapons. She can create ice swords, maybe an ice spear, ice pillars. What else? For how she died in both, I think in the anime, she encased herself in ice because Akame managed to cut her down, because that's the one thing that not even Estet could survive. But even after Akame cut her down, Estet was still alive long enough to go to Tatsumi's body, hold onto it, encase herself in ice, and then just shatter herself. But whereas the manga, I do not remember that happened the same way.
Yeah, from what I remember, the anime changed a lot.
Yeah, and from what I heard, the anime is pretty rushed, and it's not very satisfying. But that's one thing. I really wanted to have a reboot of sort. I mean, Full Metal Alchemist got a reboot. Why not this one?
And they might in the future. Who knows?
I mean, why in the manga, a couple characters that died in the anime still lived in the manga? Why couldn't they do the same thing for that?
Oh yeah, everyone dies in the anime. It's just
yeah.
I remember that much. Don't get attached to anyone because they gonna die.
Basically, Attack on Titan. Don't get attached to characters.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I still hate both manga and anime that they killed best girl, Leone! They killed her both ways! My only salvation is the fanfics I was telling you about. He lives in both of them.
That's good.
Also, just for the sake of a joke, please fill us in on Estet's her requirements, I guess.
Like, what do you mean requirements?
Well, hang on. I'm trying to remember the context, because a lot of the discussions I've heard for this episode got very perverted real quick. For both.
No.
Yeah, Estet's boyfriend requirements. That's what it is.
Oh.
No.
Basically a young stud.
Mm.
She's because apparently one of the things we noted for the vlog is that Gray fills them all out.
In a sense, yeah, but Estet's like crazed love for Tatsumi. I don't think that's gonna change.
Yeah.
True that.
Alright. Let's talk about Gray.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he spent most of his life training in ice magic, where he's like so used to the cold that he basically strips down without himself even noticing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And at the end of the Tartarus arc, he actually gained the ability of like Demon Slayer magic, which is like Ice Demon Slayer magic, I guess.
Yeah. So basically, Gray is
It has like more arsenal to stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of stuff to say because. Yeah. Basically, if you couldn't tell, this is more of a fill-in on the characters because we have no freaking clue what's gonna happen.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Well, okay. I guess since we don't know since we're not quite sure who's going to win or who should win, let's just talk about who we want to win.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I'm just going for like terms of experience and arsenal. I'm gonna have to go with Gray since, like I said, he now has the power to eat ice, which is Estet's main source of power.
That's true.
But the thing is, the one advantage Estet would have over Gray is her time-stopping magic. But I think with the more magic that Gray has, I think he might be able to like phase out of that.
That's true.
But okay, so who do we want to win? Who are we rooting for?
I'm going for Gray. As much as I like Estet, but I'm gonna have to go with Gray for this one.
I second that. I love Gray, and I hope he wins. Keep my streak going, Gray.
Don't make me eat another jelly bean.
Exactly. I can't lose a third streak.
I've already eaten 2, but one's bad, one's good.
Yes.
I'm gonna put my streak at risk. I'm gonna go SF. I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty much 50-50 at this rate. I don't know who's gonna win. So.
Well, I'm rooting for Gray personally. I have no idea who. I don't know if I have no idea if he actually can win this, but
I have no idea.
That's what I'm rooting for because that's who I know.
Well, yeah. Just go like watch the anime or read the manga. They're pretty good.
Yes, they are.
Or you can read the fanfics I enjoy. I mean, they're like a separate canon, but the author's still like still it's still consistent with the characters' powers and all that.
Well, that's good. Yeah. I probably will watch Kamen Kill at some point, but who knows?
I'm probably gonna finish Fairy Tail first.
Makes sense.
Man.
Or rather restart it and then finish it.
Makes sense.
Man.
Besides, I have other shows I need to watch anyway, so Kamen Kill is definitely not at the top of my list, but whatever. I'll get into it eventually, maybe.
Hopefully.
All right.
That was the quickest discussion we've ever had for a next time in a long time.
Which is good. I think.
Yeah. In summary, 3 for Gray, 1 for Esteth.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't care. My streak, I've been really lucky with my streak thus far. Cause yeah.
I've lost one. So we're getting somewhere.
If I can at least get to 10, that would be nice.
Yeah, I'd like to have more wins than losses this time because I'm still hurting over season 4. Even season 6 wasn't so great for my preferred characters. But whatever. Okay. I guess moving on. All right. So, Amber, you're the guest of honor. So what we do with guests is we discuss their opinions on things. Particularly their favorite episodes, their least favorite episodes, their most wanted. That kind of jargon.
Yes.
So let's just get the negativity out of the way since this is a very positive episode. What's your least favorite episode?
Of the season or Death Battle?
Overall.
Really hard to say. I kind of enjoyed all of them, but if I had to go with my least favorite, I'd say the Voltron versus Megazord.
Really?
Ooh,
It destroyed my childhood. I never even seen the original Voltron, so
Don't.
You're
it's
lucky.
bad.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it is bad.
But I've seen a lot of comments from that reaction of mine saying, like people hating on Power Rangers. I mean, come on, man. They're not gonna do the original Japanese version. Sure, it's not. Power Rangers pretty much dumbed down for the kids in America, it's not to get too violent. I don't know. That's my mindset.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough. So basically, this one's your least favorite just because childhood.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. All right. Well, in that sense, what's your favorite episode?
I have a few. I say the Sora versus Pit.
Ooh, that's an interesting pick.
Goliath versus Beast.
Okay.
I know there was one more. I do not remember. Oh, even though I didn't win this one, Wise versus Mitsuru.
Oh.
Fun. Good picks.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw my reaction after that death battle between Ben 10 and Green Lantern, I pretty much destroyed your eardrums.
My ears are still ringing.
Why, Liam? Why did you kill off my childhood?
But believe me, one of these days I'm gonna see a character and fall off my chair. That's what I want to do. A character that I really want I really enjoyed and just fall off my chair.
Well, that's a good segue. What's the matchup you really want to see? What's your most wanted?
Can't really say. I mean, I just let the chips fall where they may. But if I had to pick my favorite, I'd say Genji from Overwatch versus Raiden from Metal Gear. You know, the Battle of the Cyber Ninjas.
Yeah.
I can use Metal Gear Rising music.
That's the first time I go Metal Gear Rising. Yes.
Made me happy on this day. Anyway, yeah, this is this one would be cool.
Richard, you know how Margaret really wants his death battle, Blake versus Mikasa?
Yes, I do, Amber.
Yeah.
And a lot of fans like Maka versus Ruby.
Oh boy, I dread that one.
Yeah.
But back on Genji versus Raiden. Genji, I'm really sorry, buddy. Oh boy, this one does not work out well for you.
I mean, I kind of had the same mindset when Black Widow versus Widowmaker. Yeah, because Widowmaker, she didn't appear for very long, for 3 years, because we didn't even get that much backstory from her. Even if they did sell comics, I don't know if they did already. Has there been Overwatch comics already?
I do not know.
I mean, they're making Overwatch 2, so.
Yeah.
There you go.
Which is basically Overwatch 1 with new designs.
Yeah. I mean, Genji's Overwatch 2 design looks badass.
No, it does.
Yeah.
I like the hood. I like the hood over.
Yeah, I mean,
You go ahead.
I joke about how screwed Genji is, but I don't really care that much because Raiden's one of my favorite characters. So
There you go.
And anything wasn't Raiden in a death battle before? Did he?
Yeah, like
he
a
fought-
Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine. And
Yeah.
Wolverine won that one, right?
No,
Raiden
Raiden did.
Oh.
Much to
Um,
people's dismay.
Exactly.
I don't know. Okay. All right. There's one more thing I want to talk about.
Jeez.
Okay.
So, this episode coming out, Grave vs. Death, is episode 124,
Yes.
Correct.
which means we are one episode away from from the milestone episode 125.
Ah, time flies. Jeez.
God, I'm old.
You think
Yes.
I'm gonna be 27 in a couple months.
This is true.
Gosh.
This is very true.
Yeah, you would know when you saw my reaction videos that I look younger than I am.
Me too. It is a gift and a curse for us.
So why this is so important is because if you look back, every 25 episodes was something big.
Yeah.
Episode 25 was Goku vs. Superman. Episode 50 was Goku vs. Superman. Episode 75 was Megazord
Let's
vs.
go
Voltron.
cover Superman. Wait.
What was that?
No, screw you. And then episode 100 was Mario vs. Sonic. So it stands to reason that they would be doing the same thing for episode 125.
But
And I have heard nothing, even from the research team members, to say otherwise. To say otherwise.
yeah.
Speaking of the research team, I forgot to mention. The researchers for Gray and S Death. Ultra's doing Gray, and Kirsch Nocturne is doing S Death.
Yay.
Nice.
She did All Might's research. Now she's doing S Death. That's cool. I'll put my cards on screen probably. Speaking of those cards, Mate sent my one from for Max to him. That was interesting.
Yes.
So yay, recognition, I guess. And Ultra has seen mine. Ultra's seen his, so
That's good.
but anyways, so I thought, so since episode 125 is coming out, I thought it'd be fun to discuss what it could possibly be, because it's always something. Because like I said, every 25 episodes is always something big, something special, I guess.
Yes.
So I thought that'd be fun. So let's see if we can get a prediction right here.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna get mine wrong, but whatever. I don't know. Who wants to go first?
I'm doing this.
Good job, everyone.
Fun times, everybody. Okay.
Good I have, maybe 2 ideas in my head. I don't know.
Okay, since you actually have an idea, why don't you go first?
Well, okay, one of them is probably unlikely. So either Dio versus Alucard or Colm versus Alex.
Yeah, I don't know about Dio versus Alucard.
Yeah, probably not, but.
I mean, I'm very, very much down for that happening. But
I don't know.
But I doubt they would save that for.
Yeah.
The 125th episode.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems like more of like
Surprise!
a
It's the 126th episode.
I mean, possibly. They
Actually,
tend to
I
like
don't know.
going like. They tend to like using anime characters recently, so.
Well, you never know. Yeah.
Um,
I don't know. I guess just those two like shut out my mind because they're really overdue. More so Cole Alex, but I don't know.
yeah, Cole versus Alex is one that I'm. That was one of my picks. Because that just seemed, although it has become a meme now, because in the G1 server, because Blazer is really irritated whenever someone brings that up. So now it's just become a meme. Like every time we approach a new episode, like we just randomly predict it's Cole versus Alex, just to get at him about it. It's just funny to me. Aside from that, like one of my initial thoughts, like when the season was starting, I have doubts about it now, but was that it was Varys' fight?
Oh, maybe. I guess
because he still hasn't had. He was one of the teased characters, and we still haven't seen him yet.
Yep. So
my only hope, like I don't really have much of a prediction, but I do hope that it's not okay. It's very much likely that it's a 3D fight.
Probably.
We haven't seen one in a while, and for it being a milestone episode, it makes sense. But my hope is that it's not another rematch.
Yeah.
I have nothing against rematches. I mean, Mario vs. Sonic was great, so. But my issue is that if episode 125 is another rematch, then Megazord vs. Voltron is the only unique milestone episode.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bit.
It's like look at every other milestone episode, and you realize that those matchups have been done twice.
Yeah.
So like everyone's saying, like maybe it's Link versus Cloud or Master Chief versus Doom Guy again. For one, especially the latter, please no. I have nothing against Link versus Cloud happening in the future.
Especially with the Final Fantasy VII remake coming on.
Yeah. Plus a lot of the updates to Legend of Zelda. But not for episode 125. And Master Chief versus Doom Guy. I'm still banking on Master Chief versus Samus being the finale.
Yeah, honestly, Sam, you've hooked me on that idea. So, yay.
So, with how much I've been speculating that, like if that ends up not happening, or Chief versus Doom Guy happens before that, I might actually be kind of pissed. Which sucks because given any other scenario, I wouldn't mind that happening again. Because it does sound cool.
Yeah.
I just don't. After all of this, I just don't know if I want it.
Fair enough.
But yeah. Let's see. I've also heard maybe Broly versus Asura is Broly versus Silver. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. I just don't know if I like the idea of Dragon Ball being in the milestone episode again.
Yeah.
I don't know. So yeah. Anyone else have any guesses?
Not really.
Oh, that just leaves me.
On the spotlight.
Yeah. For a prediction, it may not, even though I know it has to theoretically come in May, but I would like it to be Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Kakashi.
Ooh, that'll like the Masters.
Yes, because Obi-Wan was one of the teased characters, and yes, my heart is still beating at the speed of light from
Oh yeah, especially since the new season of Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Yes.
Man, I cannot wait for that episode to get announced, because Richard's gonna be all over that.
Oh my god.
No, I'm gonna be all over that. I'm going to die over it, and then I'm going to be a resurrected corpse on it.
Next thing you know, Obi-Wan ends up dying in that battle.
Oh, please, God, no.
On a different note, I do find it interesting how we're almost 5 episodes in and only 2 of the teased characters have happened at this point.
Yeah, that's why I think it'd be nice to have the second prediction for one of the teased characters I would like to think it may be Beerus from Dragon Ball against whoever he goes up against, because even though Brobuscus just said he doesn't want another Dragon Ball fight, it is the most logical that
I don't have anything against another Dragon Ball fight. I just don't know if I want it as
a milestone episode.
125.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
In hindsight, I wish Danny Phantom's episode would have been the milestone episode, but we just had a hand-drawn fight.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but I don't know. That would also fit that milestone, in my opinion, but never know.
Yeah, so I think Obi-Wan versus Kakashi is a unique milestone because it's Star Wars versus Naruto.
And if it's 3D, we're getting a more...
Oh man, my heart is burning right now at the thought of seeing Obi-Wan's recent 3D model in action.
You might be getting another...
especially if they had the robes.
Might be getting another... getting a more...
All Might versus Might guy.
Yeah, another All Might versus Might guy, but instead of like... martial arts choreography, like basic martial arts, it's more fantasy.
Yeah.
Well, there'll be some martial arts because.
Oh no, I know, but like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it just won't be.
Like, comparing like Kakashi to Guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Kakashi's a lot more of the ninja/wizard than Guy is.
Yes. And Obi-Wan is just a straight up goat. Fuck you, Rey Skywalker.
You salty about that?
I'm very salty. I'm beyond salty. Fucking Disney.
Oh lord.
Lucky you got the Clone Wars back, or else I'd be fucking unsubscribing from Disney Plus right about now. What? What was that?
Don't forget the Mandalorian.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
Mandalorian's
too.
good.
Of course.
Yeah.
I've said it. I've said it before. I will take a bullet for Baby Yoda. I'll take a fucking blaster bolt for that little guy. So yeah, those are my predictions. Also, I hope one day. Also, please have the Mandalorian be in a future episode.
He probably will, honestly.
Cool.
Yes.
He probably will, honestly. I can. Well, maybe not obviously anytime soon, but maybe like in season 9 or something.
Yes.
Yeah, considering it's a newer thing.
Yeah.
There was only 8 episodes.
Yeah.
But so.
Step back, Boba Fett. It's time for a real Mandalorian.
Gosh.
One who doesn't get screwed over by the Disney canon nuke.
Yeah, one who doesn't fall into a giant sand monster 3 fucking times.
Alright, this has been a relatively short.
In conclusion, it's gonna be Joker versus Giorno. The end.
Shut up! Combo won't shut up.
I had to do it. You're welcome, Combo.
In conclusion, it's gonna be something Brobuscus didn't call.
In conclusion, it's gonna be something I'm gonna kill myself over.
I'll revive you, dang it.
You ain't dying on me.
Me neither.
In conclusion, it's all of our favorite characters dying.
Yay!
Just
No, yay! I didn't
Battle's
sign
just like,
up to Death Battle to see Obi-Wan Kenobi die.
Trust me.
Death Battle's just like, hey, you know all these these 3 people. There are these 3 people who do a podcast.
They must be eliminated, so kill all their favorite characters.
It's like, We're gonna make sure that episode 125 is just all of their favorite characters dying.
It's just gonna be Mario versus Optimus Prime versus Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's the league fight.
And then they all get nuked.
No.
The hell you say?
That would be.
Nobody kills Obi-Wan on my watch.
Yeah, he's dead anyway.
Well, technically, yes, but I don't know. I don't have anything to say to that. Point is, you don't kill Obi-Wan.
Richard's
You don't
like-
kill my boy.
Richard's
Did Darth Vader kill Obi-Wan?
Fuck.
Richard,
That doesn't count, damn it.
after that remark, Richard, I just imagine Richard just sitting there like, touche.
Yes.
Killed off my blonde cyborg boy. You ain't killing off my beautiful brown-haired Jedi Master Ghost.
He'll be fine. Okay. Famous last words.
Gosh.
Don't worry, Richard. Once that happens, you'll know how I felt when Optimus got in.
He won, though.
I know, but that doesn't mean I wasn't terrified he wasn't going to.
Like there was any doubt.
Hey, you never know.
No, I do know.
That came out at that was announced at literally the worst possible time for me. And then it came out at the best. I don't know. This is weird. Let's just I don't know. I'm at a loop. I don't.
Well, lucky for you, it's the end of the podcast.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Yay!
You did it.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
I did it.
This was the shortest one we've had in a while.
Oh, darn.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, so.
Nope, not at all. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoy Gray vs. Esteth, because we won't. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
And hope episode 125 is the freaking greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan versus Kakashi, Obi-Wan versus Kakashi, Obi-Wan versus Kakashi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, go subscribe to Amber because she does great reactions. Yay!
Yay! Thank you.
Word.
You're welcome. There you go.
There you go. That's something we definitely do with our guests. Okay, we're done here.
Get a better outro, Brobuscus.
No.
You know me, Richard. I'm bad at outros. And it's proven here. Just bye.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, my royal subjects.